Hello viewers, welcome again in our Power BI session. Today I am taking one a little bit unconventional topic, that is how to resolve data errors in Power BI. Now, many of you may not be familiar with the term what is data error. It basically indicates that sometimes when data comes in Power BI, there are some logical rectification will be required, which sometimes the data set may not contain the same types of data. Now, if this happens, then how you can overcome such problems so that any calculations or any reporting that you are doing, it becomes accurate and correct. To understand this particular scenario, I'm opening a particular Excel file and let me explain the problem statement. Here you can see that a particular file is there. In case I'm trying to increase the fonts so that it becomes more clear to you. You see there are various salesmen, and some salesmen could sell some quantity. For example, Andrews could sell 3 quantities, whereas Thomas could not sell any of the quantity. But somehow, ideally, if this cell is made blank, then no problem. It could be an easily converted into 0. But somehow the user has put his comments not yet, not yet. So we are getting to not yet. And that will give a big problem in Power BI. In Excel, there may not be any problem, but in Power BI, definitely it can be a problem if I want to calculate the total sales done so far. Excel can very easily, you can say, Excel can very easily do this calculation, like we are getting sum is 22. But what happens inside Power BI, you will see. And for that, already we have inducted this data into our Power BI system. So if I go to the data view and our data sheet is sales, if I click on sales, exactly you will find that this is the data which we have imported from Excel. Definitely, if we look about the quantity, you see that the quantity data type is text, and because it is a text, genuinely we cannot use traditional sum or average function on this particular column. Why? Because they require numbers to act upon. Some of you may try to convert it into whole number. So let us see if it can be converted into whole number forcefully. Then also it is not possible. If I say yes, it will throw some exceptions because not every data it is able to convert in numbers. So here clearly the error message you are getting, we cannot automatically convert the column to whole number. So here is our challenge, and that requires data resolving error techniques. So basically we need a sum of all these figures. So we can take, definitely we can take a measurements, because sum will be an aggregate. Now inside the moment you are clicking on new measure, definitely the formula bar will be opened, and I can put here, I can put some formula like this. Our column name or the measurement name will be total underscore cell, although I am using SUMX. And because our sheet is, I mean the data set name is sales, so here I am saying not sheet 1, I am changing, I am making some changes. Here I am saying sales. And definitely I am also replacing this sheet 1 by saying sales quantity. Now let us try to understand sum X. Basically, it's a conditional sum statement. It will work on this particular data set whose name is sales. You can refer from here. But what it will calculate, it is going to calculate the sum of quantity. This particular column indicates where the sum X function will be applied. But it's a conditional. I am saying if error. If error means while evaluating quantity or while reading the quantity, if it gets some error, automatically it is going to convert this particular thing into 0 by using the value function. So here we are applying if error function, here we are applying value function, and this particular function will work only if it encounters some conversion problem. So if I say, if I place and press the enter key, then I will be able to see that some kind of measurement has been created, and you can see the measurement symbol total cell. Now, what is the value of total cell? As you know, value of measurements cannot be displayed in the data view. So I am going to the report view. I can simply taking a card and just putting total cells in my card. So you will see that now 22 is coming. So this is how, at times, depending on the nature of the data, we can overcome such type of problems. And these types of activities we are terming as resolving data error. Hope you have understood the whole scenario and like the session. If it is, then please do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you.